So Drew Binsky enters Asia's only Latin town. They speak Spanish here in the southwestern part of the Philippines. Now, I've been to the Philippines, and I'm not going to lie. Some Tagalog already has a little bit of Spanish in it, right? It has pero, right? Because that's like, bro, I've had, first of all, I have Spanish friends. Like, the pero is always in there. And I won't lie, obviously, in my Brazilian Portuguese, there is some Spanish words there too. And obviously that is Latin, and this is Hispanic that we're talking about here. So I'm excited to see this, man. It's going to be really interesting, especially considering if I go back to the Philippines, maybe I'll visit this area. It may look very, very nice, and I'm excited. Let's check it out together. Please, let's go.
Buenas tardes, desde Zamboanga, aquí
Wow.
Chabacano.
What you're hearing is the only Spanish Creole
Chabacano.
language in Asia, the city of Zamboanga, to be exact.
That's awesome.
High five.
And you think that they actually speak Tagalog? I mean, they surely speak Tagalog as well, right? You guys let me know, but I do know for a fact that Chabacano, right, is what it's called. They probably do this or have been doing this for centuries, right? And it's just led on. And this is how it works, especially with other cultures too. There's a certain part of any country you could find. Like, I'm sure that there's these, I forgot what area it was. I think it was in, well, I don't know, Europe maybe. There's an island where you're not able to go there because they have these tribe members that will probably like kill you, right? And there's areas like this that is so kind of separate from society. And I'm not saying this is, right? This has nothing to do with it. It's kind of a side conversation here. But there's areas like that. And to come back to what the Chabacano, right? They probably have just been doing this just like them tribe members that have been separate for so long that you kind of don't even implement any other language like that. But obviously, of course, they know other languages and stuff like that. There's more extreme versions, I will say.
Hola.
Bienvenidos en Zamboanga.
Muchas gracias.
Wow.
¿Qué tal?
Muy bien. ¿Y tú?
Muy bien.
¿Entiendes español?
Yes, sí.
It's been years since I wanted to visit Zamboanga, not only because it has the coolest name or a unique location in the southwestern point of the Philippines, but I've always been drawn into its culture.
This one is called tulay tum, and it's made of leaf and burnt coconut.
I've never seen burnt coconut meat before. It's spicy.
The natives here are called
Chabacano.
and their mother
Chabacano.
tongue is similar to
Spanish.
It's crazy being here because the culture feels somewhat like Malaysia and Indonesia, but hearing Spanish reminds me of Equatorial Guinea, which is the only Spanish-speaking country in Africa. I'm getting cultured here in Equatorial Guinea.
In fact, Zamboanga is the only place in all of Asia where people speak a Spanish dialect.
Hasta la vista, baby.
So how do
Yo, what? You know what I love though is they all keep that same kind of very, very connected nature. And I won't lie to you guys, like seeing this makes my day, even if it's the small little things, because you can always notice that in somebody. Like they're genuinely trying to just, you know, be themselves or just joke around a little bit because they know that their culture is something that they can share, something that they can show other people. And especially implementing him in it, right? Trying to show him, you know, how they do it or just joking around and laughter because they know he speaks Spanish to an extent too. But I think it's so cool that there's areas like this where they only speak Spanish. Well, not only, right? She was speaking a little bit of English because they probably learned it in school too. But it's so cool to see that, man. It's so fascinating.
did this all come to be? In 1521, the Spanish made their way to this archipelago of 7,641 islands and stayed for 377 years.
Oh my gosh.
That's why Filipino culture today is heavily influenced by the Spaniards in terms of religion, family values, cuisine, hello leche flan, and language.
Well, first of all, I've been watching so many Filipino movies on the history, on my Vision Movies channel, by the way. And I didn't even realize that if you put it into words, 377 years. Oh my gosh. Do you know how long that is? Like genuinely, do you know how long that is? Like if you put it into days, it really shocks you, right? How many days are in a year? 365, right? So 365 times how many? 377. 137,605 days. Oh my gosh. Yo, almost 250,000 days. That's kind of crazy. I'm not even gonna lie.
While many of the Philippines' 170 dialects have elements of Spanish words, nothing is closer than Chavacano.
Yeah.
¿Cuántos años tienes tú?
13.
13. Yo tengo 28 años.
The language evolved from a history of interactions between the Spanish and the Filipinos and is now spoken by more than 700,000 Chavacanos in Zamboanga City.
That's incredible.
It's widely considered as the world's oldest Creole language, and as a Spanish speaker myself, I'm completely fascinated by this stuff.
Hello, hola. Buen días.
¿Qué tal?
Bueno.
Even though it's a Creole language,
That's crazy.
about 70% of the words are the same as Spanish, and the Filipinos down here can read, speak, and write Spanish quite well.
Cuando yo hablo en español, ¿entiendes todo?
Entende.
¿Es difícil o un poco?
Un poco.
So the next time you hear
Yeah, I was actually gonna mention that there is different like dialects, for example, in Portuguese that sometimes it's gonna be hard to understand, even if you speak Portuguese fluently. Same applies to this, right? I'm assuming that that's how it's probably gonna go. You're gonna be like, oh, okay, they speak Spanish, right? And then out of nowhere, they'll say something in a sentence that will be completely different than what you know. You're like, whoa, never mind. Because there is areas, for example, in Brazil, like I mentioned, where they'll have such a strong accent, right, in certain parts of Brazil that I won't even understand. I speak Portuguese. I mean, I speak to Portuguese or Brazilian people in Portuguese all the time, and I have no problem. But there is those times where there's that one accent, very, very heavy accent of a certain area in Brazil I just don't understand anymore. And that's the thing, is like this can apply to Chavacano, but also at the same time, there is just also completely different words, which also happens too in Brazil. It's kind of crazy.
It's being spoken. Just remember that there's tons of smiling faces in the Philippines who would love to join the conversation.
That's awesome, dude. Yo, I gotta get a drone, bro. Yo, next time I go to the Philippines, I should get a drone, right?
Adios. Gracias na mirada. Vaya con Dios.
See? Like that, bro. What? Like, I understand Spanish, by the way. Like I said, I have Spanish friends. But for example, hold on.
Adios.
Adios? Okay, adios, I understand, right? But it's a little bit like Creole, right? So it's a little different.
Mirada. Vaya con Dios.
See, that part I didn't understand, but vaya con Dios, right? They say, we say vaya con Dios. It's so weird. It's fascinating, but so weird to see, man. It's so cool, but so weird. You understand? Like, bro.
Gracias.
Thank you. Gracias.
That's so cool, bro. 8 countries left. Bro, this guy is so dope. Let me see this. Balut.
So I'm here with Marky, and he told me he wanted to try balut, and we found the balut. So he's gonna.
Oh my gosh, he has never tried balut. I've never tried balut. No. Don't hate me, guys. I wanted to try balut, by the way. I was there. You know how many vendors I passed? Guess where, though? In the taxi, bro. I'm in the taxi. I pass a vendor. But then as soon as I get out the taxi, I'm like, okay, I'm going to look for a balut thing. I don't find one. I'm like, all right, the day's gone. Time to get back in the taxi to go back to the Airbnb, right? Go back. I see a vendor again. I'm like, for the love of God, why do I keep seeing balut stands only when I'm in the taxi, bro? Every time I look for it, I don't find it. But I really wanted to try it, bro. As scary as it is, I don't want to leave this earth knowing I didn't try something. You know what I mean? I want to try it. I want to experience it. And I'm glad he is too. I want to see his experience.
Dos, por favor. How many days?
Sana all.
Yeah, you got 2 cameras rolling on you. Go ahead.
Wait, he knows how to...
Caliente.
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 Delicioso.
Hey!
Oh, how's it? 1, 2, 3.
It must be good.
Buenas tardes, Zamboanga. Wait lang,
It has to be, you have to say it in the same
Damn, she said, what's good, bro?
together. Otherwise it doesn't work. Go. 1, 2, 3.
Buenas tardes, desde Zamboanga. Aquí ta conversa Chabacano.
Yes!
Right.
Wait, say it 3 more times.
Yo, I love that. Yo, these videos are super dope, guys. Let me know if you want me to watch more videos from him, but I won't lie, man. It's super fascinating to see that. seeing stuff like this is so cool, and I actually want to see it in person eventually when I go back to the Philippines. But thank you guys. I love you guys for linking us over. Link me over more. Till next time. Peace. How good you been living? Wait, how good you been living? I've been living too good for you. I've been living too. Did what I did and I do it again. Every move that I make, I ain't feeling repent. Nobody believes to believe it's a friend, and you question your moves like you really won't end. Really?